This is a video presentation for CPRO2120 Implementing Cloud Services Capstone, week number 2, lab number 3. In this lab, you will purchase a public domain from GoDaddy.com that will be used for the exercises in the rest of the course. I will also put a link to a written lab instructions in the week 2 discussion area. Before you do this lab, you should have previously completed lab number 1, which was purchasing a trial subscription to Microsoft Office 365 subscription level E3. If you note the whiteboard, the note there, it's very important that your public domain name matches your Office 365 domain name exactly. If you weren't able to use the domain name from the instructions in the Lab 1 exercise that was comprised of your last name with the date 2017 appended to it, make sure you contact me so that we can sort this out and make sure that you get a domain name that'll work with the labs and that'll work with your public domain. In the first step in this exercise, we are going to navigate to GoDaddy.com. And at this point, you're going to type in your domain name in the search box. My domain name was my last name, appended with 2017, and make sure you have .com following your domain name. Click on search, and if you're successful, it says your domain is available. You're going to continue on by clicking on continue to cart. Next, in the domain privacy window, you're going to click on no thanks, and then you're going to scroll down to the website builder, and there you're going to click on personal and scroll to the bottom of the page and click on continue with these options. Next, you're going to be at your shopping cart, and we need to do a few things here to clean this up. So first of all, I'm going to clean this up. Which was from a previous trial run here. So you're going to remove everything on this page except for where it says Personal Website Builder vNext Package, and it should say 83% off, and there should be a total price of $12. Also, where it says Office 365 Starter Email, make sure you remove that. Otherwise, a year from now, especially if you were going to do this for a domain that you were going to keep over time, you would start getting charged $5 a month if you didn't remove that Office 365 starter, even if you never used it. GoDaddy is pretty good at getting you to purchase hidden add-ons that you don't realize until later that you've purchased. So now our shopping cart looks like this. All we have is personal website. Our domain name that we selected is gone at this point. So we're actually going to type it back in down here. And just type in your domain name. So it's last name 2017 with no spaces. Make sure that the box to the right says .com, and then click on go. It says hopefully that it's still available. You're going to click on add, and then you're going to click on continue to cart. Notice that they try to get us again by changing our 1 year to 2 years. So where your domain name to the right of that, click on change the 2 years to 1 year. And at that point it should say $0. So the total here should say $12.18. If you're so inclined, you can click on this round up for charity button if you want to make a donation. And then here you have 4 choices that you could make for a charity that you'd want to choose from. It's totally optional. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Next, click on Proceed to Checkout. At this point, if you don't have a GoDaddy account, you're going to have to create an account. I happen to have an account, so I'm just going to sign in with that account. And at this point, if you don't have an account, they're going to ask you for a credit card that they'll use to charge this purchase. Note that this purchase is going to be good for a year. I've tried to set this up so that we could do it as a lab fee through the college, but there just was not a good way to do it. So this is going to be one of the few things you're going to have to pay for out of pocket. The other thing is you're going to want to remember to set a reminder that to deactivate this domain after you're done with the course, or at the very latest after you're done with 1 year. As long as you don't click on auto renew when you get done doing the checkout, you should start to see emails asking or letting you know that the domain is about to expire, and if you don't want to keep using it, just feel free to let it expire, and you won't be charged any more than the $13 that we have here. Next, once you have filled out all of your billing, contact, and payment information, click on Place Your Order. And make sure you print a receipt or record the receipt for your records. And then this is all for lab number 3. Next, on lab number 4, we are going to configure our Office 365 system to use this public domain so that we can host a website, send public emails, access SharePoint publicly, and do all of those other things on the public internet. Let me know if you have any questions. And when you're done with this lab, go ahead and send me a screenshot of this page, or else send me a screenshot of your receipt and submit that to the Lab 3 assessment assignment area. Bye-bye.